Right guys, Mark Crossfield here, Mizuno MP H5 Irons. This is kind of your forged, bladed looking, but a nice bit of help at the bottom iron. All goes all the way down to a 1 iron. So you get every iron in this set. MP H5, interested to see what this one's all about. Let's give it a review. Let's get stuck in. Right guys, Mizuno MP H5 iron set. It's an interesting one here. I've had to bring my golf bag in for this review because these clubs are in my bag. Lots of people have been asking what I've been gaming. I'm using the MP H5s at the minute. What we're getting hollow flow, I think they call it, in the head. So I've got a 7 iron here, putting it down by the ball next to no offset. Lovely clean line. Don't see any backs of the club. When I turn it up the other way, it's quite a medium sole with a nice big chunk of weight behind the club, behind where the ball would hopefully be hitting. If I go to my 4 iron here, again I see next to no offset, just a little bit more, it's a bit progressive. I see a medium top line, almost see the back of the club out the back of it as I look down, but I don't. And I see a chunkier sole, which I presume in here is more hollowed out. So I'm getting this lovely combo with clean lines, kind of just smoothly going from compact gaming little heads up to slightly longer and slightly thicker soled longer irons. If I come down to the 9 iron, again it's a compact, no offset, finished top line. This is everything I'm really into at the minute. I'm enjoying going back to chrome because I've used JPX for the last year or whatever, so I'm enjoying having chrome traditional looking clubs again. I'm enjoying going back to no offset. JPX, I was using lots of offset. And I'm enjoying the more traditional looks, but what I am enjoying as well is the fact that it's still giving me very user-friendly irons, which I want. I do use a lot of the club face, so not heel and toe so much, but from bottom groove up to middle groove, if you like. And I don't want the club dying when I get it a bit low on the face, which I can do, which is what this set for me is all about. So let's hit the 7 iron here. We've got some real ball numbers coming at you from JC2HM, or just GC2 today, and my Titleist Pro V1X balls. Let's give this a hit. So I caught that one slightly low on the face, and what I'm finding is that's going front edge to middle of the green still. Where if I drop down into Mizuno's really classic one, that one's going not on the front edge, and there's a free putt waiting to happen there. And that's what I'm loving with this set, that kind of extra little help, which is why I went all the way up to JPX prior. But I'm actually quite enjoying having these traditional looks all about me again. Oh, I hit that nice. It makes a lovely sound. Doesn't feel as soft as the others, whatever that means. Lots of that really is sound. This one, the 7 iron I've got here, is forged. I don't think the longer irons, but don't quote me on this, are, because the grain flow forged falls off the longer ones, where the short ones, so I don't know what club it stops at. Is it a 6? I think it stops at 6 iron, I would guess, because 7 says it is and the 6 says it isn't. So again, you get that kind of contrast in materials if that is the case. If we go back up to the 4 iron, now I'm loving the 4 iron. It did actually cost me a double bogey in my last round of golf. If anyone saw that in Game Golf, but it was more the lie than it was the 4 iron. I struck it well, I just pulled it. I'm loving the fact that a 4 iron, which is, I mean, JPX really taught me that I can hit a 4 iron much better than I thought I could, as long as I get plenty of forgiveness about me. And again, this is no different, as in this has got that forgiveness, but it's also got those beautiful lines, which are a bit more traditional and more what I remember growing up and playing. So let's just give the 4 iron a hit. Next, a tiny bit more offset than the others, but hardly anything. It's a lovely sound, and it's such a lovely climbing flight for a 4 iron for me. I can rip a 4 iron out a bit low if I'm not careful, but I'm just loving the flight of these. So there you go guys, Mizuno MP H5s are in thy bag. There is thy bag, and these are in them. I had to pull them out of thy bag to do the review. Let's have a look at some of the numbers. Let's see how it actually is performing with some real balls. MP H5, I'm loving them. Let's check these numbers out. Right guys, numbers time, H5 irons. These are in my bag. I'm loving these irons. 7 iron for me, they're averaging 160 yards. The H5s for me are about half a club shorter than the JPXs I was using before, but I'm enjoying going back to that slimmer, less offset look, that chrome look as well. I'm loving the traditional looks of it, but I'm also loving the help that these clubs are giving as well. See, I'm topping out at 163 and then on a slight miss hit, only dropping down to 157, so quite friendly across the face there for me, which I like. Decent spin numbers, decent peak height and decent launches. The numbers are exactly where I want them. I'm appreciating that they're half a club less than my JPX, which I don't mind. I don't feel I hit them any straighter or not than the other ones. I'm just enjoying the change of the look more than anything else. And I think this is a point I try and stress enough, certainly with modern data and people want it to be scientifically proven that it's better. The change for me is enough sometimes. Obviously you've got to work finance into that. Is just a change worth that big expense that these clubs are? That's for your decision, not mine. But for me, just changing from offset back to non-offset in my head is giving me some positive feelings, and I can feel myself in a year's time, 2 years time, 10 years time thinking I want to go back to offset. There's no direct rule with these, but from the numbers that one's giving across the face makes me happy. Going back to that less offset, definitely I'm liking the look of, and the chrome. I think this is a really great crossover set for so many golfers. You've got to go out there and try that. They're in my bag. I'm loving them. Lots of people have been commenting about my change, what you're using. There you go, it's the H5, guys. Loving the set. Goes all the way up to the 1 iron if you want to. I've got a separate review for the longer irons. This is my 4 iron to pitching wedge in these I use. Yeah, I'm really enjoying them. Let me know what you think. Post comments down below. Is this the kind of club you would maybe think about getting? I think there's a lot of golfers that I meet, mid-30s, early 30s, mid-30s, coming back into golf after a break. Were good players, so they like that classic look, but they do struggle with hitting the centre of the spot because they've got jobs and families now. The opportunity to have this iron crossover gives them that classic look, but gives them the friendly, I think could appeal to a lot of golfers, and it's certainly appealing to this mid-30 person as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Post comments down below. Love to hear what you got to say. Speak to you all soon. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments. Love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show. Get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.